We just got our hands on the Meta Quest 3S, looking beautiful in this packaging, the standard Quest packaging that we're all used to. I wanna see what it's all about. I wanna see if it's better than the Meta Quest 3 and the Quest 2. Should you buy it if you have a Quest 2? Is it much better? What are the differences? And does it work with the Magni stock? Boom, let's go ahead and open the Meta Quest 3S box. I like these little tabs they got going on here. And now, I assume you just pull this off. Go. Classic, simple craft box here. Very obvious indicators on how to open it. I like this. Okay, we got our standard instruction manual here. Off the bat, these controllers do look identical to the Quest 3, maybe slightly heavier. There we go, here it is, the Quest 3S. Definitely has like a very similar look to the Quest 2 from the top. Obviously the cameras are in a different location. The pancake lenses on the Quest 3, this is much thicker, and I guess that's why they're able to save a little bit of money there, and this is why this is the product a little cheaper. Look and feel, the power button is on the side again. There's some other button here, and then there's the volume control. Head strap is quite similar to or I think identical to the Quest 3. Yeah, it looks very similar. So same material, maybe slightly thicker fabric. Looks like the power cable as well. If you do wear glasses, it comes with a spacer, which is pretty cool. And okay, ready to go. So it looks like they added, they want to push the hand tracking feature, which I believe because the Apple Vision Pro was so good at that. And I mean, trying to use it here, it's not the greatest. I mean, it works. It definitely does the job. And I think here, yeah, it's really like you're using your hand to point at things versus a Vision would just use your eyes, which is a little less precise, but I mean, it does work. And I mean, I am able to control the menu quite easily. So that's a nice new feature that we got going on here. A new thing as well is the action button that they have going on here. So as we could see the pass through here. You can see my hands with the hand tracking. You can see the controller, my phone, and Cherry back there with the headset. But if you press this button, which is they're calling the new action button, it puts you into the virtual world, which now we're fully immersed in VR and we're not able to see our environment at all. So it really feels like they're trying to combine this headset with a little bit more of a productivity side if you want to see your environment, and also the fully immersed side as well, which they did have before, but it wasn't in the form of a button. So I kind of like that. It's very easy to do. Before, I think you have to like tap your headset a bunch of times, and it wasn't very intuitive. But in terms of the actual clarity of the headset, and when you're in like this virtual world, I don't think it's as good as the Quest 3, but it is pretty good, and I would say it's better than the Quest 2. Definitely the pass-through is better. Okay, so I got the Quest 3 on after just having the Quest 3S on. I mean, the lenses feel significantly closer to my face. That's what I am noticing. And overall, the quality is a lot better. Like the icons and reading everything, it is much more crisp. So in terms of that experience, you're gonna get a much better experience in terms of the quality of the menus and the screen, and even the pass-through is better on the pass-through is better on the Quest 3. So I mean, there is no action button, but I guess you tap the side and it's kind of similar in that way. The pass-through on this Quest 2 is terrible. It's not able to distinguish, like everything's like black and white. There's no color, and everything's all grainy, and I don't know. It feels like I'm like having like a bad vision or like something like that. So I mean, clearly that's a huge upgrade for the Meta Quest 3S, which is great. Okay, we got the Magni stock set up now in the Quest 3S gameplay. So I'm playing Contractors. I think I'm just playing some single player here. And we can see we're locked and loaded right here with the Magni stock. Definitely feels like I'm using a real weapon here, which is pretty cool. So you're nice and lined up with the Magni sock. Ooh, look at that accuracy. Ooh. And in terms of the optics, it's quite clear. It feels good. I can't tell the difference from the Quest 3. I would have to put them on side by side and then really see if there was much of a difference. But it feels like a similar experience to me. Boom. So yeah, I mean, I'm not having any tracking issues. This is great. I know there were some tracking issues with the Quest 3 that people had in general. But no tracking issues, which is nice. Boom, you can see we could let it go. We could use my pistol if I want. Grab my pistol, go ahead and use that. No problem at all. And then grab the stock again. Boom, boom, lock back in, boom. You wanna reload, grab your pistol, boom, boom here. And you're back in action right there. The quality difference is actually significant after trying the Quest 3S versus this. I almost feel like it is the Quest 2 that I'm wearing there. And even reading the text on like the gun here, between the difference of the fire rate, I was barely able to read it on the other gun. And now I can visibly see that it's like bullets versus before I thought it was like a number or something. So yeah, I mean, the quality is way better on the Quest 3. And I mean, I feel like you're gonna feel less nauseous when using the Quest 3 just because of the quality difference. And I think that actually adds to the, of course it adds to the immersion, but it also adds to the, you know, if it makes you nauseous, the more blurry it is. You can't be looking at a blurry screen all the time. So yeah, I mean, even aiming down the sights here, it's a significant difference. And we could reload. I could see where I'm going more. Yeah, I mean, before I had trouble even seeing the gun. Now the gun feels bigger, it's more crisp. Let's go ahead and jump into single player here again. Ooh, good accuracy there. Shape of the radar, and one. It's the same it's actually closer, so I'm surprised about that. I thought it would be a little bit less field of view in the Quest 3, Magni Quest 3S, but they feel similar in that regard, but the quality difference is significant. In terms of price, obviously the Magni Quest 3S wins. But they're both good headsets, and especially if you're just starting out into VR, I definitely would recommend the 3S as well if you're not looking to spend as much as the 3. I mean, I feel like the quality of the screen is similar to the 3S. And I mean, I'm not sure if I would upgrade to the 3S if I had the 2. I mean, I feel like the biggest upgrade seemingly is the interface and the pass-through. So if you're looking for a huge quality improvement in terms of the resolution, I would go with the 3. Tracking on this, I mean, the tracking on the 2 has always been really good. So I can't really say to get the I can't really say to get the 3S if you're looking for better tracking. I think it's actually worse. Even the Quest 3 is worse than the Quest 2 in terms of tracking because of these big sensor rings. Yeah, I mean, the textures and the people, the rocks, like you could see things loading in the background, which I didn't see in the Quest 3. In terms of the feeling on the head, it does feel just as heavy as the 3S. So I would say in terms of comfort, I like the strap better of the 3S. But if you have the Quest 2, I would stick with it. It's a good headset, and unless you want to go with the Quest 3, I would stick with the Quest 2, definitely. So right here we got 3 headsets sitting side by side. Which one is the winner? In my opinion, I would really go for the Quest 3. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but the quality of the headset and even the pass-through, everything about it's lighter, the pancake lenses, definitely the best quality headset. If you're looking for a budget option, of course, the Quest 3S is a good option, and it's a really good headset, and I would say it's about equal to the Quest 2, aside from the pass-through. Of course, the pass-through is a lot better. Other than that, thanks for watching, everybody. You know who it is. Click the subscribe button, and check out our other videos.